The number one most important form of B2B content in 2026 are video testimonials with your customers. And the reason for this is that AI copywriting has made it incredibly easy to spin up blog article after blog article of text testimonials. And we look at a lot of B2B company websites, and whenever we go into customer case studies or testimonials, 95% of the time it's text and there's no video component to it. Why is that bad? Is because when the bar becomes very low to create any specific form of content, everyone rushes in to do it. So now every company has easy access to AI and can within 30 minutes spin up a bunch of different customer testimonials. But the risk of that is when everyone else does it, it looks the same. The other piece is when it's purely a text story, there's less credibility and less believability than when you have a real human customer on camera in 4K telling their own experience. You can't fake having a paying customer on camera saying good things about your product. So that's why I'm very bullish on customer testimonials. It's one of our most successful offers with our customers, and they see a lot of great results from it.
Yeah, we've done a handful of case studies and extended testimonials. We do a lot of just simple testimonials as well, two-camera talking head type things, but we've also seen a ton of success with like the more case study type testimonial. Yes. If the average is now AI slop on the internet or written text post, we need to go above that level, and that's having video content is just going to outperform and stand out over the other stuff. So we're raising the bar a little bit on the video content. I got a couple other things. Series contents. I really like a series content because, especially with the LinkedIn algorithm right now, most of your connections are not actually seeing your content on a daily basis. But if you have a series, for example, I am doing a series right now about building the office, and we're on day 24, 25. I'm posting day 25 tomorrow as of this recording. I've been doing it every day on this post, and probably not a lot of people have seen every episode. I'd say most people besides my mom have seen every episode. Most people have not seen every episode, but by having a series or a campaign over the course of a quarter or a few months, people can tune back in, and now I'm linking every day in the life or every day daily vlog in the comments. So now people can go binge that content. So series, bingeable type of content that can also apply to testimonials. But anytime you can create content over a lifespan or a few months, I'd say I think is the next level of B2B content, especially on LinkedIn. I haven't seen a lot of series. I would think there's a lot of potential for some interesting series.
Another big prediction for where B2B content is going is I'm seeing a lot of companies have success around proprietary research. So a great example is User Evidence, one of our clients. They publish this report called the Evidence Gap every year. And what I love about the way that the User Evidence team does it is that it's not just a report, right? I think a lot of marketers make this mistake of we're going to do this big launch, this content piece, but the strategy is limited to just the asset itself and maybe the day of or the week of launch. What User Evidence has done very well and why their campaign has been successful is they've parlayed a wider motion to bolster their evidence gap content. So for example, at the Highline event last year, their user conference in Jackson, Wyoming, they filmed video content with some of their friendlies, partners, influencers, speakers at their conference, talking about specific research and metrics and numbers that were covered in the evidence gap. So huge shout out to Jillian at UE. Did a really good job with that. And the reason that's significant is those social clips were produced and then posted, and the messaging around those clips drives viewer behavior back towards the larger asset. That's how you have a successful research-based content launch.
Yeah, I do like the idea of proprietary research because obviously we can just go on ChatGPT, right, and like tell me research about this, but where is this data actually coming from? Where are these data sources?
Original research, original insights. And I think there's also a psychological element to it as well of relatability and credibility. If you as a brand is conducting this research, it shows that you care. It's extra effort and you're only doing this to benefit whatever community of ICP that your company is helping. One of the most helpful things for us as sellers to close deals is to demonstrate that we know the buyer's world. We speak with a lot of buyers. We understand your problems. And what better way to do that than to conduct original research, to go out, survey, have conversations with, and reshare prevalent points of view and findings within an industry.
Yeah.